Hello, Stampers. How are you guys tonight? I am Jennifer Kirk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Guelph, Ontario. And I am going to share with you, I've been playing all week with this stamp set, this bundle, I guess. It's a bundle, sort of. And I'm going to share another card with it. So just let me get set up here so I can see if anyone is joining me. Hopefully my iPad will work. Where are we? Hopefully I'm live in the right spot. Oh, there I am. All right. It's been one of those days, so so bear with me. Hey Heather, how's it going? I gotta take my glasses off so I can actually read your comments. It's been one of those days, so I'm a few minutes late. I apologize, but I made it, so you know that's good. Okay, so I've been posting a few cards this week using this Wonderful World bundle. So it's a celebration item. It comes. So what celebration is, if you don't know, is you get free stuff with purchases. Like, how cool is that? Everyone loves free. So there's $60 items and there's $120 items, and all you do is purchase whatever you want from Stampin' Up! And if your total before tax and shipping gets to $60 or $120, then you can pick celebration items. So these are while supplies last only, and it goes until August 31st. So, but once they're sold out, we won't be getting more in. So if you love something, you don't want to wait. Look at how cute these are. Look at the hippos. And there's dies. So you can get this with a $60 purchase and that with a $60 purchase for free. And the dies coordinate with the stamp sets. Woohoo! Hi Anna. Hi Martine. So there's a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm going to be showcasing these in the next few weeks. Okay. But the one that we are going to use today, actually we're using two today, is this Wonderful World. It's a stamp set and this absolutely stunning designer series paper. And trust me, like, I think I'm on my 4th pack already. Like, I just love this paper. And the stamp set's not too shabby either. The stamp set is one of our distinctive stamps, so excuse me, I will show you some tips and tricks for that as we get going. So let me move this out of the way. So here's the stamp set. There's no sentiment, so you can use it with whatever sentiment stamp set you want. I'm actually using it with 2 sentiment stamp sets tonight. One is also another celebration item, which is the Amazing Phrasing, which I am using almost every one. But I did need a thank you, so I'm using the thank you from the Charming Sentiments bundle. Okay, so these are the ones that I'm using today. But look at this DSP. Let's look really quick. So these you can just cut out, fussy cut out by hand, and I'll show you a couple of cards. I can't remember what day I'm doing them, but where I've used the cutouts. Okay, and then there's this. Look at how gorgeous this is. They're all in not the right direction. They're all upside down and what have you, but look at how pretty. Love them. And that, and then these guys, which I posted a card yesterday, which I probably don't have anywhere near me. Let me see. Oh, where is it? It's buried. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So this card here, use this paper, and I just cut them out with hexagons. Isn't that pretty? Just gorgeous. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and then on the back of this paper is just all nice little designs that we can use. So we're using this one tonight. There we go. And it's free. Did I say that? That's the best part. It's free. Okay, so we are going to make a version of this card. So let's get started. I'm going to do it in a different color. So in this one, I did it in Orchid Oasis. And hi Sharon, how are you? So this one I did in Orchid Oasis. I'm going to do this in Sweet Sorbet. So Sweet Sorbet isn't actually one of the colors in the paper, but I thought, you know, I thought it would look pretty anyway. So to get started, what I've done some of the embossing ahead of time. What we need is a piece of cardstock. Okay, this is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, and that is our card base. And then we need a couple of layers. So the back layer here, and I've already pre-embossed this, is, and of course I didn't write it down, and I'm not going to remember. I will put, if I can't find my cheat sheet, no, can't find my cheat sheet. I'll put all the measurements in my blog or in the bottom of this post. I know it's for. So we have a piece of cardstock here that goes along there. We have a piece of DSB that's 1/8 of an inch shorter on either side. And I have taken these and I've already run them through the embossing folder. So I've done them through the Timeworn type embossing folder, just so that you guys didn't have to see me struggle. I also did the card base here with the same. So I've run it through the embossing machine. Okay, so we can actually go ahead, so that I don't lose pieces, and put these together. So I'm just going to glue these all down. Hey Claire, how's it going? Worn type. Yep, it's Timeworn type is the embossing folder I used. Oh, please unglue. There we go. Now I probably put too much on. Okay, so we're just gonna stick it down. You guys have to tell me which color you like at the end, okay? If you like the Sweet Sorbet or the Orchid Oasis. The Orchid Oasis is just beautiful. I just remembered I forgot to get my ribbon down. We'll have to find that. And we're just gonna stick this right on top. Now I'm using the liquid glue just so I have a couple of seconds to move it and line it up, because it's never easy on camera to line it up straight. Okay, and then I'm just going to stick this straight down. So I did these in 3 different runs through the machine with the embossing folder. If you wanted to, you could attach this, and attach this, not to the card base, and run it through once and just have to do it. But I did it for the purposes of this video separately so that I could emboss it without you having to watch me, because you're already going to have to watch me cut. So I'm just putting it kind of a third, right? Not right in the middle. You could stick it in the middle if you wanted to, but I like it to be a little bit off-centered. All right, so that's that. So now we also have a piece of basic white, which I have cut out previously with the, what are they called? Deckled rectangle dies. Okay, so I've cut out a piece of that and a piece of cardstock that is the proper measurement for, again, I'll put the measurements in my post because I forget. That's just me. Just one of those days, you know, one of those days. Okay, so I'm going to use Sweet Sorbet. Now, I said that this is a distinctive stamp. So what the distinctive stamps mean is that there's a lot of extra detail in here. But if your ink pad is too juicy, you're not going to get, and I can show you, I think, the difference here. No, doesn't work on that one. I did one before where I didn't sponge it because I wanted to see how it worked. And you don't get the definition. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sponge dauber, and instead of putting the stamp to ink, I am going to daub the ink on it, and that will give me more definition. Okay, you don't have to do this because it still looks beautiful if you just put stamp to ink pad, but there's so much detail in these flowers. They're just stunning. And if doing it this way, if you wanted to, you could add different colors. Like I could do a green stem if I wanted, but I wanted to keep it all kind of monochromatic. So that's all I do. I'm going to shut this. If you take a while to add it, then all you want to do is huff on it just to re-engage the ink. And then I'm just going to stick it kind of just right like that. And I'm going to press it down, make sure I get a good ink transfer. and lift that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do, if I can find, I don't think I can find my, oh, here's that pink one. We're just going to take our blending brush and we're just going to blend the corner here. So when you do your blending, those dies are they are lovely. They're beautiful. Okay, so when you do your blending, remember you can always add more ink, but you can't take it off. So all I do is I dab my ink on. I kind of dab it off so I don't have a big blotch, I guess. And I start off and I start really light, like I'm barely touching the paper, and I'm just going to go in and just very, very lightly add ink. Okay, and I'm just kind of doing it in the corner. If I want to do kind of an ombre effect, I can do it a bit darker in this corner and then go light and go light. Okay, so I'm just, and you just keep applying the ink until you're happy with how it looks. And then to clean this, all you do is run it under water and it's good. Or you can just go like this until it stops transferring ink. And you're done. Isn't that pretty? All right. Actually, I'll leave this out. I'll just put ink all over me. Way to go, Jen. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stamp my sentiment right up in this corner. So I'm just going to ink up and I'm just going to put it right there, just like that. All right, so let's finish our stamping before I go and cut that out. So for the inside of the card, I just did another one of this, and then I put "You're amazing." So this again is from the other free celebration. So let's do that if I can find what I did. And that way I don't have to put everything away. So, did you guys have a nice long weekend? I did, but I was under the weather for the weekend, so I still enjoyed it. You know, you get better for the work week when you have to go back to work. Of course, that's always happens, doesn't it? Okay, so again, pretty. And I'm going to take my blending brush and I'm just going to add. I'm ignoring you guys, sorry, I don't mean to, but I'm concentrating on my card. So I'm not looking at my comments. So I will come back after. So you guys have to tell me which one you like, the Sweet Sorbet or the Orchid Oasis. The Orchid Oasis is just beautiful. Love it. And I think I'm going to take this one out. I took it a bit too far there, so I'm going to try and even it out a little here. There we go. A little bit darker in the corner here. Okay, almost there. Almost. There we are. Okay, so I am just going to take the Amazing, ink it up. Oh, it's coming off. I need to clean my, please don't fall off on my card. Gonna stick that down. And take the UR. Hopefully that's kind of straight. There we go. All right, so let's put this away. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. All right, so what we need to do now is we need to bring in our little mini. Isn't this cute? It is so sweet. Okay, and we need to bring in our dies for our sentiment. You don't have to do this, okay? You can just leave it as is, but I don't know if you guys can see this. I kind of popped it up a little bit. It just adds a little tiny bit of dimension. So, if I can find my plates. And I didn't measure this. Hopefully it fits. Yeah, it fits. Yay. We're just going to stick this on. Make sure it's the right way. And hope that it's straight. Okay, come on, get in there. Sorry guys, you're gonna watch me cut. And we'll just move this little guy out of the way. And that way I won't lose it. Okay, so now we're ready to put the front part. So all I'm gonna do is glue this down, just like that. And then we're gonna get out our dimensionals. Oh, I still gotta find my ribbon. I haven't done that yet, have I? So what's your favorite item in the new mini? There are so many beautiful things to choose from. I haven't been able to decide what my favorite is yet. Okay, and then we're just gonna stick that down. I'm gonna just put it down. Well, I'm gonna pop it. Let's pop it. If I can find my dimensionals, we will pop it. Okay, we're gonna get a new one out here. I do have an open one somewhere, but this is easier than me trying to look through my mess. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some along the bottom here, and then, because this is raised a little bit because I have 2 layers there, I won't need to put dimensionals in the middle. I'll just put a tiny bit of glue to hold it down. Okay, just like that. And let's pop it up. So next weekend, my niece is getting married. It's so exciting. It'll be the first gathering that I've been to since COVID started. I'm all crooked here. Hopefully you guys are still in here. Okay, and we'll just stick that right here. Okay, and then we're gonna pop up this. I'm just gonna put one right in the middle. That'll work. And we'll stick it right here. See how it just adds that little bit of bump, I guess? Okay, ribbon. Let's hope I can find it. I really need to buy some more. There we go. I don't have much left. Okay, so let's tie a little bow here. I'm not going to get my fingers to work tonight, I can tell you that. So you guys will tie a nicer bow than what I'm going to tie. Grab it. I hate tying bows on live video. I can never do it right. So we get what we get. There we go. And we're going to give it a little haircut. So this stuff, this ribbon is really cool in that we can fray it. So this is really not the best bow. Let's see if I can get it to fix. I don't think I'm going to be able to because I cut it. I shouldn't have cut it. That's okay. That'll work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove our backings, and I'm just going to take the end here and I'm just going to fray the end. So I'm just going to take your pick. You can use scissors if you don't have a take a pick. If you don't have a take a pick tool, you need one. But if you don't have it handy, you can use scissors as well. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay, and we'll take a glue dot. We're almost done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me and stamping with me tonight. We have our team kit night tomorrow, so that's exciting. All right, so the last thing we need, which I don't know what I did with them. I have a brand new pack here, but I'd rather have, here we go. The one that I've already started using. And we're just going to put some of these on. Okay. So what's your favorite thing in the new catalog? Either celebration or in the mini. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put a little one right up there to cover my boo-boo. Did you guys see my boo-boo? No, you don't. I hid it. All right, and then this we just put on the inside, just like that. So which color do you like best? I think I like the Orchid Oasis, but I don't know. Which one do you guys like? All right, so that's it for me tonight. Make sure you keep watching my Facebook or my Instagram account to see what other posts I'm doing featuring this bundle. And next week I will be featuring a different one, so you have to stay tuned for that. All right, and the next week will be celebration as well. So thank you guys so much. You like the orchid, Heather? I do too. I like the orchid. This is really pretty, but I do like the orchid. The blue one, yeah. All right, so have a great night. Have a great weekend. It's almost the weekend again. Woohoo! And we will talk soon. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you leave a comment. Okay, bye for now.